everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pandemic PE. This is episode number 12, and we're so excited to be back with you again this week for another episode. I want to take a moment to thank everybody who participated in National Field Day on May 8th, last Friday. So it was great to see all the pictures and videos that you posted, you and your family participating in all those events. If you did not get a chance to participate in those activities yet, then you can always go to the openphysed.org website and find a link for National Field Day, and you can have access to all those resources and activities that are on there. If you have trouble finding that, just email your PE teacher and we'll be happy to direct you to that website. So we're going to get started with our 1 minute challenge shout outs from last time. Those were our squats, so those were pretty tough. So congratulations, an awesome job to these students from Blackburn, Bennett, Maggie, Noah, Wyatt, Aiden from Balls Creek, Cameron, and from Startown, Alexa. Awesome job to all of you. We're going to move to our bone of the day. I know it's tough to see me in the video due to the shadow, but our bone for today is your pelvis bone. So you take your hands right here and you put them on your hips or your pelvis. There's your pelvis bone. Pelvic bone. Right here. As students at Balls Creek, we wiggle our pelvis like Elvis. Now we're going to head over to Mr. Robinson. He's going to get us started with our instant activity for today. Then we're going to head over to Mr. Irvin for our main activity, and then I'll see you back here for today's 1 minute challenge. So I'm going to toss the ball now to Mr. Robinson to get us started with our instant activity. Here you go, Mr. Robinson.
Thanks, Mr. Weaver. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to another week of Pandemic PE. I'm Coach Robinson from Blackburn Elementary School, and for our instant activity, we are going to do flag tag. Now, in order to play this game, you want to have at least one other person, but it typically works with about a group of 3 or 4. So what you're going to do is you're going to get some kind of towel. It can be a paper towel, it can be a kitchen towel, it can be a washcloth, it can be a hand towel, or even a bath towel for this activity. Now, this is going to be my flag or my scarf. Okay, I'm going to put it in the first layer to the side of my body of my pants. Okay, it's in my first layer. I have it down about to my knee. All right, that's a good length. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to collect everybody else's scarf. The way you're going to do that is you're going to run around, you're going to pull their scarf. Now, if somebody tries to pull your scarf, let's make sure we don't flag guard. Okay, that means I can't hold on to it and keep them from grabbing it. Once they grab your scarf or you grab their scarf, you're going to take that scarf and you're going to add it to your collection. So if you take somebody else's, now you'll have 2 scarves. Once one person has collected all the scarves, the game is over and you can start a new activity. I hope you enjoy this instant activity. I'm going to send this over to Mr. Irvin for your skill of the week. Here you go, Mr. Irvin.
Thanks, guys. It's time for our skill work for the day. Our skill work today is striking with our hand. So we're going to use our hand to strike with. And this is one of my favorite activities. It's called Tabletop 2 Square. What you're going to need for this activity is a 4-square ball and a table. If you've got that, all you need is a couple people to help you play. You're going to need at least 3 people today to play this activity, but if you've got more, it's okay. They can rotate in. Now in this game, your 3 people are this. You're going to have one person that's on the end of the table. All right, I've got Avon helping me out today. So Avon's going to be down here. He's the server. He's number 1. What the server is going to do is he's going to roll the ball to serve it. He's going to roll it to the person that's number 2. So he would roll it down here to the end of the table, and it's going to roll off the edge. Once it rolls off the edge, it's going to bounce on the ground. Once it bounces on the ground, number 2 is going to hit it back up onto the table. And then the person that's number 3, which is Miss Irvin today, she would have to hit it next. So now it would probably roll down this way. Avon would start moving. It bounces. Miss Irvin hits it back up on the table, and then we're back to number 1, which is Avon. And then it goes to Vance, to Miss Irvin. We keep following that rotation until somebody gets out. Now, there's a couple ways to get out. All right, here's your 4 ways to get out. Number 1, if you don't let the ball bounce. You've got to let the ball bounce at least 1 time on the ground. So if you don't let it bounce, you'd be out. Also, if you let it bounce more than 1 time, you'd be out. All right, number 2. If you hit the side of the table, you're out. It's got to hit on the flat part of the table. All right, so it's got to hit up here. It can't hit on the edge. All right, the 3rd way is if you've got to make it roll off the edge of the table. When you're serving, it's got to come straight off the edge. It can't come off the side, all right? And then the fourth way, you've got to let it bounce, all right? So here's your 4 rules again. You've got to let it bounce. It's got to roll off the edge of the table, all right? It can only bounce 1 time, all right? And it's got to hit on top of the table. It can't hit on the side, all right? So it's a real easy game. You're going to be moving around. Let's give it a try. All right, guys, hopefully you had a good time with Tabletop 2 Square. Real easy game that your whole family can enjoy. All you need is a 4 square ball, some sort of table, and at least 3 people. So gather yours up and make sure that you have fun just like we did. Until next time, I'm Mr. Irvin. I'm going to pass the ball on over for our 1-minute challenge. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Mr. Irvin. That was an awesome throw. So, we're going to do our 1-minute challenge today, and that is going to be the TP Side Slide Shuffle. So, TP Side Slide Shuffle. And what you need is a roll of toilet paper, 10 feet apart. So I have 2 rolls out here behind me, and they're 10 feet apart. And how the TP Side Slide Shuffle works is you're going to keep your pelvis, which is our bone of the day. You're going to be keeping that facing forward as you side slide to touch the top of the toilet paper. If you do not have extra rolls of toilet paper around, you can use water bottles or some 2 objects to put 10 feet apart so you can do the side slide shuffle. So you're going to get next to one of them. I'm going to stand here, and on the go you're going to touch that one, and then keeping your pelvis facing the front, side slide, touch the other one. You have to touch them with the top of your hand, or the top of them with your hand. You cannot use your foot to touch. Just like that. So I'm excited to see how many TP side slide shuffles that you can do. So go ahead, and when you get finished with those, post your totals in the results form that is attached to this video, and we'll do those shout outs in our next episode. So until then, I'm Mr. Weaver, and I hope you stay healthy.